Hi Crafty peeps, it's me Mary and I'm back today with a fun collective haul. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. I hope that everybody is doing great. I'm doing well over here, enjoying the nice weather in Michigan. But let's go ahead and get started here. I've got some project shares to show you with some of the items that I purchased. And I just got some really fun stuff from all around town. So let's go ahead and show you what I got. First off, I went to the stamp market and I haven't purchased items from there very often, but I do love their stuff. I did get this fun candy cane die and I just love the white dies that they have on the pink background. I just think it's so pretty how they package everything. And I wasn't quite sure how this was going to cut out, but it was, it turned out to be so pretty. I love how this came out. You do have to paper piece the little stripes on the candy cane, but I didn't think it was that much paper piecing, and I'm like anti-paper piece. So this one just turned out so pretty. I put some glossy accents on it, and I'm thinking of putting some of the snow mica that I will show you in a minute on it. So yeah, so this has turned out so pretty. So I picked up that. Put this over here so you can see it. And then the next one that I got was this one, and it's called the Metal Edge Dies File Folder. So this is pretty cool. It's sort of like a file folder with a piece of note paper, a paper clip, and some labels that you can put on there. You can also cut the side of your paper to look like a file folder. I thought that was neat. They don't have examples on the back, but I will show you my example. I also got this one, this metal edge die called Wild Blooms, and this one is so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love the floral dies. So this one turned out so pretty too. And then to go along with the whole the two dies that I got this one. It's called Official Memo, and you get 14 different stamps in here, but I love that paper that goes with the little note card die that came in this one. So, and I love the sentiments. Take care, I'm thinking of you. A little note to brighten your day. Have the absolute best day ever. You're one of a kind and wonderful. I'm so glad we're friends. Thanks for all you do. Wishing you a beautiful day. Have the best day. Just writing a quick note to say hi. Thinking of you. Memo, official. Thank you and take care. So there's lots of good ones in here. So I got that, and then this is what I made with it. I put it in this little baggie to keep it from getting trashed on my desk here. But it, I did the craft paper for the folder. I stamped official on the top of it. I didn't really like how the stamp turned out. I'm gonna have to use a different ink. But where did I put that? Yeah. And then this is how the inside turned out. I love the little paper clip on there. It says memo, thanks for all you do. Have the absolute best day ever. And I'm gonna give this to one of my son's teachers. I just think that this is so pretty. Love, love, love how this turned out. So I'm gonna make a bunch of these actually for the bus driver and for his teachers. And I just think that they are the cutest little cards. And fun for, sort of a school theme too. So I won't put that back in right at the moment, but I will put that over here and sort of open it. So pretty. So the next thing I got was from Amazon, and I'm not sure if I showed you these before, but these are long stainless steel eye pins. So I wrote stainless steel on here so that I don't forget that these are the stainless steel ones, because you really can't tell the difference. But I got these from Amazon, and I will put the link below in the description box. I like to use these for little glue dangle charms. You can put them in here and have a pretty charm hanging off the top instead of just a needle in there. So I thought that would be fun to do. From Dollar Tree, I picked up some more of these index card notebooks. They didn't have many left. So if you want some of these, you better run over to your Dollar Tree and grab them. I did show you this little journal that I made from the index card notebook. I just gave you a little sneak peek of it. I still have to show you the full video. I'm so sorry that it's taking me this long, but I did make another one too. So this turned out so cute and I love it. And I love these little books for that reason. You know, I've just sort of lost some of my crafty mojo, and I think it's so much easier when you have something pretty much already made and you can just decorate it and do the fun part, right? So I got a couple more of these notebooks. I got some of these, and they're the transparent sticky notes. I did order these from Temu, you know, a year or two back, but now they have them in the colors. I just got it in the clear before. So I think these are so pretty. And you can just use them as vellum and die cut them if you want. I picked up some more of these. They were $1.25 now, but I use these a ton. So I love these pop-up dots. And then I picked up a couple of these because I saw Meg on Chasing Retro use these in one of her journals. And I just thought that this was a great idea. These are a little too big to put in the journal, but I'm thinking I'm just going to cut it down and sew it and then add it that way. But Larissa also used Dollar Tree ones that had the shaker inside and altered those. So I still got to do that video as well. But I just think that this would be so fun. I love the color. And I used to make my own using a tutorial from Shara Crane. But this is just going to be so much easier. They're already pretty much made and I just got to do one stitch down the bottom. So no big deal. Love that idea, Meg. The next place that we're headed over to is Simon Says Stamp. I love Simon Says Stamp. I don't order from there often because they don't really have a whole lot of like sales or deals that I see. And then when I do see a deal, sort of like the one I saw to get these, it didn't work. So the coupon code didn't work. So I was pretty bummed, but I did get a lot of fun stuff from there, and I do like to support Simon Says Stamp. I got some of this Dina Wakley Media Gloss, and this is really fun because it dries to a shine. And so a lot of the acrylics just dry matte, but this is a shiny one, and I thought that these would be so much fun to use. They're almost like the Pink Rush Studio watercolor ones, but they're acrylics. So I just thought that these would be so fun, and it comes in Watery, which is that color, Taffy, Sunshine. Here, I'll just put them down over here. And then we've got Minty, Lavender, and Papaya. So fun, right? So I can't wait to use those and show them to you. I did get some Tim Holtz stuff. I mean, Tim Holtz Ranger stuff. Let me slow down there. So I got some Distress texture paste, and this is in Twinkle. And I don't know if you can see, but there are little sparkles in there. And I cannot wait to throw this through a snowflake stencil. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so pretty. I love it. So you can even tint this with the alcohol inks if you want. Or it says by mixing in dye re-inker, which I don't have any of, but I could get a couple of my favorite colors and that would be fun too. But I just think that this color as is would be great through a snowflake stencil. I also got some of these snowflakes. They're called snowflakes, but it's glitter and mica flakes. So they're like that larger glitter. Oh, I just love it. It looks so like vintage and retro to me. I'm gonna have so much fun with this. In fact, I really want to put this on the candy cane that I made, like on the top and on the sides. I just think it would turn out so pretty. So I definitely got to try that. I got a couple Halloween things from Tim Holtz. I got it's called Fringe, but it's just cut crepe paper. And on the outside it's black, and as you can see there's a couple showing, but on the inside it's orange. So I think that's going to be so much fun. I also picked up the jute, and I love the orange and black, and I also love how thin it is. So it's not too thick to tie little bows on your projects. What else I got Happy Kawaii Supply Shop. Oh my gosh, I've been shopping there so much lately because of those little candy wrapper bags that I've been making. Those are so much fun. If you want to check out my video, it's in my project playlist. And here's some more stuff that I got for those little baggies, and also for the little charms that I made to go on the baggies, the cauldrons and the cups. But I thought these little frog faces would look so cute in the cauldrons as like, you know, sort of a, you know, a funny little frog in the cauldron, but he's happy still, so nothing gross. And then I got these Alice in Wonderland ones with the bunnies, the drink me potion, the roses. There's so many fun little bits in here. I love that little eat me cookie. So I can't wait to use those. I picked up some more of these. These are really fun. I love the neon colors. But they have lots of jemmies in there, and then they have some of the acrylic spheres in there that are colored. I don't know if you can see those, but there's a green one and a pink one. So those are really pretty and I love those. And I got tons more of them. I got 60 grams of the smaller ones. I think these are 6mm. And I'm going to use these. I'm going to dye them with alcohol inks and use them in the little cauldrons and also on my scrapbooking pages where there's a cauldron or something like that that I can use these on. I also got the 4mm ones, so they're a little bit smaller. Very fun. And then I got the 8mm. And I just got a few of these. I think I only got like 30 grams of those. But isn't that pretty? I love those and I cannot wait to dye them with my alcohol inks. I have so much fun with mixed media. It's like one of my favorite things to do, but it's so messy. I got these little fireflies to go with the collection that I'm going to use for fall by One Canoe 2. They have some really pretty collections with fireflies in them, so I thought these were adorable. Some little marshmallows to go in my candy wrapper bags. The Eat Me cookies that I'm going to make an Alice in Wonderland candy wrapper bag to go on the side of my Alice in Wonderland journal. So these will be fun to use. Some of these little white chocolate chips in the different Christmas colors. Got this mix. It's sort of a gingerbread peppermint mix. And then these are so cute, the gingerbread cookies. One of them was sort of messed up on the end here, but I can just clip that off. There's like a extra piece if you can see that, but all the rest were fine, so I'll deal with it. Got these peppermint marshmallows. They're a little bit bigger than I was hoping, but I can still use them in my candy wrapper bags. These are my favorite, the Christmas puddings. I just love these. They're so cute. This one is sort of like an iced coffee mix with marshmallows. Happy Kawaii Supply has some really neat cabochons, just sort of mix-ins for sequins, and lots of other things too. These are the green and red peppermints. Oh my gosh, I couldn't pass these pink gingerbread houses up. They have really small ones too, but I just wanted to be able to see the detail in them. I've got these before, but these are some of my favorites that I like to use, the Christmas tree Little Debbie snacks. And this was very pretty. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to use this with, but I'm sure I have a pink and white Christmas collection. So, and then these little, I don't know what you call them, I don't know what they're called, nonpareils or something like that. Let me know how you pronounce that in the comments if you can. I'm just not sure, but these are so cute and they make the shaker move around a lot, so I like to add these. And then lastly, from Happy Kawaii Supply, I got this mix, and this is such a fun hot pink mix. It's got the pink candy canes, the little like sugary cube treats, the pink peppermints, the gingerbread house, the pink sprinkles, and the little pink pearls are in there. So you got pink popsicles, pink cookies, all the pinks that you need. So I got that. And then lastly, I will show you some stuff that I got from Michael's. I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. I got these two glitter mixes. It was buy one, get one half off. And I just love the retro sort of like star shape of these ones. And this blue I couldn't pass up. I thought it would be so pretty for like New Year's Eve. Or even some like Christmas crafts with the snow. It's a little bit dark for that, but I still think I can make it work. Halloween would be fun with this too, for like the moon. And this one's called Marine, and this one's called Bling. So both very pretty mixes. I also picked up this one. They just call this Embellishments. And I saw a lot of people picking this up. I like the stars in that left-hand mix. And little white pumpkins are so cute. And then you got these little ghosties and the open stars. And then you got the bats and the stars. So a very fun mix. I think I've got way too many sequins, but it's just hard to pass these up because they just are so darling. I also picked up some of these, the foam stickers from Michaels. I want to make little bag topper embellishments with these. I have a hard time thinking of what to put on the bag toppers, but these little bones and these spider webs are going to be perfect for that. And then I can't remember who I saw haul these, but they are the cutest little picks. I know that we could get these from Dollar Tree in different shapes and colors a while ago, but you get just a few in the Michaels version. There's only 6 of each, 6 of the black bats, and then 6 of these cute pink pumpkins. Look at that face on there. Isn't that so cute? So I had to pick some of those up. I just like to stick these out of my journals and sort of coming out of these little bags that I make out of paper too. So those are really fun. This is enabled by Tina at Tina's Craft Creations. Hi Tina, if you're watching. My friend Tina got these on one of her hauls, and I had passed them up at Michael's a couple of times, and then I saw Tina haul them on her channel. And I just had so much FOMO. So I have a black cat named Clementine because her eyes are orange. And I just love black cats. I don't know why I didn't pick these up, but thank you, Tina. Love those. And I did pick up this paper pad. I'm pretty sure that everybody has already seen this. I will do a quick flip through just so you can get the feel of it. But it's very pretty pastel sort of Halloween. Well, I can't even say Halloween. It's fall, right? You could use it for Halloween if you wanted to, but it's more of a fall pad, and it's so pretty. I love the turkey. You don't see many paper pads with turkey, but the pumpkins are so pretty. Oh, there it goes. Thank you. And then these pumpkins, I love the gold foil on there. And look at this little bunny and mouse. My gosh. That has got to be the cutest. And that stripe. So very pretty. Love that paper pad. And then to go along with the paper pad, I picked up the Berry Tapestry Solids. The other pad was called Berry Tapestry Fall if you're looking for it. And those were $4.99, these 2 pads. So really just can't beat that deal. You get, let me see, 48 sheets in this pad here, and they're such pretty colors. It's getting sort of washed out because I got my really bright Cricut light on right now, but they're very pretty colors and they really go well with that Berry Tapestry fall paper pad. So pretty, right? So that's my haul for today, friends. I hope that you enjoyed it. Hopefully you saw something that you might want to go out and get too. Check out my description box below. I will have some videos and some Amazon links down there for you. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. So until next time, friends, love ya. Bye-bye.